Today, we will begin lesson 2, which is about dandruff. Really fun. A lot of these topics are going to be really, really fun and totally not gross in any way at all. So, let's talk about the skin again. So, healthy skin protects from UV light, pathogens, and chemicals. It's made out of two main layers, the dermis and the epidermis. The upper layer is the epidermis, which is made of many layers of cells, which get more dead as they get to the top. The closer they are to the top, the more dead they are, until they are completely dead and fall off. Beneath the epidermis is the dermis, which has all kinds of living things, like nail beds, sweat glands, nerve endings, and more. So, like I said earlier, the epidermis is constantly renewing itself with new cells being made at the bottom of the epidermis, and then they get pushed upward and become flatter and deader. This cycle goes faster in cases of dandruff, and it usually happens on the scalp. This is because your body doesn't like it, Malassea yeast. Yeah, this yeast right here. This is what it looks like. But yeah, your body decides it doesn't like this, and so it speeds up your skin renewal. It causes excessive scalp scaling with white or gray flakes. The loosely bound flakes will fall off, creating this lovely picture. And also this. So for treatment, you want to decrease Malassea yeast on the scalp, decrease how quickly the epidermal cells renew themselves, and decrease all the flaking and all of the ugliness that you can see here. It's pretty rough. So there are a couple options. The first is a cytostatic agent. Cytostatic means you keep the cells the same, which is a fancy way of saying you prevent the cells from constantly renewing themselves on the surface in the epidermis. These include things like pyrithione zinc or selenium sulfide. There's a lot of shampoos that contain these. So you put on these shampoos and then you leave on your scalp for 3 to 5 minutes. Then you rinse it out. With the selenium sulfide, you have to be really, really careful because it can bleach your hair, so you want to wash it out thoroughly. During the first week, you do this every day. Then in weeks 2 through 4, you do it 2 to 3 times per week. And in week 5 and beyond, then you only have to do it once per week or once every other week, depending on how bad your symptoms are. So if that is, for whatever reason, hard to get, or you'd rather do something else, or you don't like it, there's also ketoconazole. It's 1%. It's an antifungal shampoo. So this kills off the Malassea yeast on your scalp, which causes your skin to slow down its renewal process. For weeks 1 through 4, you use it twice a week, at least 3 days apart. And then in weeks 5 and beyond, use it once per week. There are also keratolytics, which is another treatment option. These are medications that help remove dead skin cells from your scalp, which creates less dandruff. These include salicylic acid and sulfur. They'll be showing up again in later lessons. So here's when to get help from a real doctor. So for children under 2, they need to see a pediatrician or a physician or somebody else like that. And if it persists after 2 weeks of treatment, this is where I got my resources. Thank you. And I hope to see you in the next video.